And here we have a beaded component which can be used to make some glamorous Christmas earrings or a beautiful necklace. Keep watching to learn how to bead this component with bicones and seed beads. I do not make earrings too much lately, but I think that this component is really beautiful for a Christmas earring. The component can also be used to make necklace using absolutely the same technique I am going to share with you today. So let's start with our component. We are going to need 6mm bicones and 11/0, the usual beading needle and beading thread. If you use the component for earrings, we also need a closed ring and ear wire. We start our component with a sequence of bicone seed bead repeated 3 times. And we close it in a circle. We go through the next bicone from the knot, and we add seed bead, bicone, seed bead, bicone, seed bead. And here we have again the first initial sequence. We close the circle through the bicone, we move through the seed bead and bicone, now we build another circle made out of 3 bicones. So we have the bicone, seed bead, bicone, seed bead, bicone, seed bead. And we have again the first sequence. We close through the bicone, and here we are going to add the fourth. So the main idea of our component is to make a cluster of 4 seed beads from the bicones. So here we have 1, 2, 3. We move the thread up to this bicone in our search for the fourth. seed bead in that cluster or in that corner. I don't know how to call it. So we add one seed bead, connect with the next bicone, and as you can see we have 4 seed beads there. And here in our original sequence we have bicone, seed bead, bicone, so we add seed bead, bicone, seed bead, and we close through the bicone. And here we are. After we finish our component, we will go back through the beads to make circles, to reinforce and make circles out of these 4 seed beads. So now we move out of the next bicone and we make the same sequence of 3. So we have the bicone, seed bead, bicone, seed bead, bicone, seed bead, and connect through the bicone. And here we can see we have 1, 2, 3. So here we have the opportunity to finish a cluster of 4 seed beads. And for this we will have this bicone and this bicone to connect with. So let's move the thread out of this bicone. Okay. So we will connect with, we will have 1, 2, the one that we add, and the third, this one. So we have bicone, seed bead, bicone, seed bead, and we use this bicone as the third. And in between these two, we add a seed bead. See? And now we see that here we have 3, so we have the opportunity for the 4th. So with the thread coming out of this bicone, we move through seed bead bicone. Here you need to control the tension of the thread at all times. So being here, we just need to connect this one, this bicone, so we have 3. 1, 2, and the third will connect. So in between the bicones that we already have, we pick up a seed bead, go up through the bicone, okay, and as you can see we have 4. This is what we want. So we have bicone, bicone, seed bead, bicone, seed bead, the bicone that closes the circle, seed bead, and we go through this bicone. Okay, good, very good. Just gently control the thread tension. Okay. And here we can see, so let's have a look. We have 4 seed beads, 4 seed beads, 4 seed beads. So everywhere we have 4 seed beads, except here. See, here we have 3, 3, 3. But the bicones are the beads are already there. So this means that we have to add only the seed beads. Where do we have those with 3? Here. So for this we need to move the thread using the thread path already there and the beads at this last circle. So see, 3, 3, 3. So we only need, because we already have the bicones, to add the seed beads. Pick up the seed bead, go through the bicone, pick up the seed bead, go through the bicone, and here where we have the last 3, pick up the seed bead, go through the bicone. In this point I should have told you, and I can tell you now, that if you want this component to be more stable in the middle, you can add a small bead, like in this case a 3-4 millimeter bead, a pearl, a round pearl. And as you can see, we have 4 seed beads around each in the corner. And now what we have to do is, by following the thread path, to go around and and reinforce every single circle. And you just go around in a visual manner, and you will see at the end the ones that haven't been reinforced. It's quite easy to identify them. They don't look neat, they don't look... I tend to go twice to reinforce the seed beads. Circles. After I've been around twice, I go through the bicone to the next, let's call it corner, and I pick up the seed beads and I connect them in a circle and go back again and reinforce. This will keep the shape of our component much better than if we don't do this reinforcement. Okay. See, this one compared with this one. So now let's go to another one. We can see the lack of connection. We go through the bicone and just connect them. Once and once more, the second reinforcement. After we finished, we move the thread through the bicone to maybe the next one, and is here. And reinforce. Okay, we have a few more. Let's have a look, this one as well. As you can see, the component came out very nice, very nice. I really like it. And if you want to add, to capture a round bead in the middle before closing it, is even sturdier. And now we can use these 4 beads to make cubic right angle weaves, because this is what we have done here. Here we have started to build up a cubic right angle weave around or on top of those 4 beads that are in between the bicones. And for this we just have our 4 beads at the base. I'm working with you only one sequence of the cubic right angle weave. You can watch other tutorials, you know, to know how to build it up. Just quickly, 3 seed beads, let me have the, I tend to have the thread pointing away from me. It's easier for me to work this way. Pick up 3, go through the one from the base and the next one. Here we have 1 wall. For the second wall we pick up 2, connect with 1 from the wall and the base and move forward. For the third wall we pick up 2, connect with the wall, the previous one, go through the base, and the fourth wall we go through the base, through the first seed bead on the first wall, and we add just the ceiling, and here we finish the circle. I have a more in-depth tutorial on how to easily work your cubic right angle weave. Now we just reinforce for the 4 seed beads of the ceiling, and we are ready now to continue with one more unit. And this is how you make the dangle strap for your earring. And at the end you just make a loop, and in this loop you catch the closed ring which goes with the ear wire then. Or here, when you decide, if you decide to make the necklace, you just continue and make the needed length, and at the end again make a loop and attach the clasp. I hope you like this component. Is extremely nice to work, and basically is around 3 bicones worked, 3 3 3 at all time. Okay, I hope you like it. Thank you for watching, and see you with our next tutorial. Ciao ciao.